Good morning, Saugus. I'm Chase Dell. Today is Friday, August 14th.
And I'm Xander Costello, and this is SNN, live from D5.
Baloney has a first name, it's O.S.
Yeah, I think it goes.
I told you guys, I want to go home. I just want to go home.
To start off today's show, let's go to Miss Dickerson and ASL signer Parker Antoine-Floreen with a message from the Serenity Space.
Good morning, Saugus. If you don't already know me, I am Mrs. D, and I work in our school's wellness center, the Serenity Space. As we begin the school year, I have a couple quick reminders. The Serenity Space is not a place to skip class, to go to when you are bored, or to receive ongoing long-term therapy. It is also not a place to go if you are feeling sick with a stomach ache or headache or other physical sickness. The Serenity Space is a safe, supportive space where students can find resources, connect with caring staff, join wellness activities, and get short-term support when life feels overwhelming. It is a place to learn healthy coping skills, build connections, and get help navigating challenges both at school and in the community. To access the Serenity Space, you can submit a request through our QR code system, ask your teacher, or stop by to set up a meeting time. When requesting through your teacher will redirect you to fill out the QR code and to attempt to regulate while remaining in class. I receive all the QR code requests and will meet with you either that day or the next day. However, if it is an immediate concern and you need support right away, please tell your teacher. Your teacher will call the office and send a campus supervisor to escort you to either the Serenity Space, the school social worker's office, or the counseling office. The Serenity Space is also open before school, at brunch and lunch, and after school. If you've never been to the Serenity Space before, join us for one of our August wellness activities. August 18th, we will be sharing planner tips and tricks. August 21st, we will host rock painting. August 26th, there will be a selfie scavenger hunt with several prizes to the first group to complete it during lunch. August 28th will be a game day of Who's Who. And finally, on August 31st, we will have a movie Monday with popcorn and candy for everyone. I hope to see you there. That's all for me. Have a great Friday and a great weekend. Now let's go back to our anchors.
Thanks, Miss Dickerson. For today's Fact of the Day, we thought we'd tell you about National Navajo Code Talkers Day.
One of the most crucial strategies the United States military had was the Navajo Code Talkers. These were Native Americans that sent vital battlefield messages in a swift and secure way. Internationally, the U.S. Marine Corps started recruiting these talkers in 1942, which gave the U.S. a significant advantage.
The Marines used, at the time, the unwritten Navajo language to create unbreakable military codes that the original 29 recruits could decode in less than 20 seconds. This task would take a cryptographic machine over 30 minutes to decode.
Once the war was finished, the code talkers were sent home again, but were unable to share with friends and family the things they did, for safety reasons, of course. Today, we thank those that served and sacrificed so much for our freedom. Please stand for the flag salute.
Please stand. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
The Saugus Reach program will be hosting college guest speakers throughout the end of the semester. Any junior or senior interested can obtain a permission slip in room Q1715 at lunch. Presentations will be held during first period in the same room. Spots are limited, so act quick.
Morning drop-off can get pretty chaotic. To minimize the amount of traffic and hair loss, parents must pull all the way forward before stopping to let students out. The parents' parking lot is prohibited for students to drop off. Additionally, please be respectful to neighboring homes and do not block intersections or parkways. Thank you.
Senior Sunrise will be taking place this upcoming Monday, August 17th at 5:30 in the morning. To start off the school year making beautiful memories, seniors interested should meet at Central Park with a blanket or two.
Interested in learning about sound, lights, and building and stage management? Why not join the tech team for the fall play? Applications must be available in period 7, so see Ms. Painter in the forum for more details.
Now let's go to Austin Judd with today's Saga Sports Update.
Thanks, Chase. Good morning. I'm Austin Judd with today's Saga Sports Update. Varsity girls flag football is 2-0 on their season with 2 shutouts, beating Ponda Academy Charter on Tuesday 43-0 and St. Bonaventure last night 26-0. Well done, ladies. Last night, girls volleyball swept Highland in 3 sets and are now 3-0 on the season. Congrats. Saugus' very first football game will take place next Friday at Agora High School. Good luck, boys. It's early for too many sports announcements, but one thing, it's never too early to prepare to remain academically eligible for the season. Keeping your grades up is easier than trying to raise them. Start the year off right and keep up with your studies. That's all for me. Now, let's go to Mike Rowe with high-paying job opportunities away from a 4-year degree.
People always say to me, Mike Rowe, what do you have against a 4-year degree? How come your scholarship program doesn't offer money to kids who want to go to a university? And I tell them, I got nothing against college. I've got a 4-year degree. Mine served me pretty well. Of course, back in 1984, it only cost $12,200 to get one. Today, that same degree at that same school, over $90,000. Probably why we got $1.7 trillion of student loans currently on the book, and probably why our country keeps lending money we don't have to kids who are never going to be able to pay it back to train them for a bunch of jobs that don't exist anymore. I don't do that at MicroWorks. In fact, our money is set aside specifically for kids who want to learn a skill that's in demand. Waiting for you at microworks.org/scholarship. Go get some.
Thank you, Mike Rowe. Remember that there are plenty of high-paying careers that do not involve college.
Seniors, you can now submit photos and videos to this year's 2027 Senior Slideshow. Senior Slideshow is a highlight reel of memorable moments you seniors submit from any point throughout your childhood and high school career. Pictures or videos can be submitted to our email or the SNN Instagram listed below.
The student planner mistakenly placed back to school night on August 28th. However, that is untrue. Back to school night will take place Thursday, August 27th. Be sure to make the change in the student planner. That's all for today. I'm Chase Dell. Stay tuned for SN Radio and Saugus Today.
And I'm Xander Costello. Have a spectacular day, and SNN will be back Tuesday.